Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, all these chicks, they want it to be strong and independent, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And guys, they want it to be out of here working, right? Paying bills, right? And guys, they also wanted this free sex and free love foolishness, right? But guys, now they're out here. They have all this freedom to bang Chad, Tyrone, Thunderstroke, Nug, Gavin, guys. You know what they're finding out now?
The night is dark and full of terrors.
Guys, the night is dark and full of terrors. Because, guys, they have the high five and they have the herp-derp. And guys, we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these chicks that have the herp-derp. Before we do, guys, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys. Check out my locals and my second channel in the description, guys. Check out the playlist for more videos just like this, guys. And let's get into this.
I have herpes.
Ugh.
If I want to have unprotected sex, I have to tell them. I don't know how this is going to affect my dating life. I can't give birth vaginally if I have an outbreak. I don't fucking know how I'm supposed to tell my parents this.
Ugh.
It's also just fucking painful. And I'm gonna have these outbreaks for the rest of my life.
It was 1983.
Ah! This video took a left turn. What in the world is this thing that just popped up on the screen? Guys, hold on. You know what I gotta do next, guys.
We now come back for Podo.
Oh man.
I was 20 years old and I had my first herpes outbreak.
Ugh.
To this day, it was one of the most excruciatingly painful experiences I have ever had. All I could do was sit around in a beanbag chair with no underwear on. And when I peed, I'd have to pee through a cardboard tube and dry myself with a hairdryer. It was so painful. And I was pregnant, so I was peeing a lot.
Oh no. Guys, she was pregnant too. Ugh.
Again, this was in the 1980s, and AIDS wasn't even a twinkle in sexually transmitted diseases' eye. So it was like literally the worst STD that you could get. And as you know, that shit stays with you for life. There was so much stigma around herpes.
As there should be.
Because I had such a severe breakout, I couldn't go to work, and I trusted my boss when I gave him the information about...
Think about that, guys. So this chick spent her 20s and the 70s and the 80s being
A pot-smoking slut.
And because she couldn't go to work, guys, everyone else had to work, had to pull her weight, and there's a lot of that because she got the herp-derp, clown world.
Why I was staying home, and he told everybody that I worked with.
Woo!
Everybody. And I worked with some old biddies who were extremely cruel and very uninformed and didn't want to use the same bathroom as me. I was also very concerned that I would not be able to have a vaginal birth. But when the time came and they cultured me while I was in labor, it was negative. I did end up having a C-section anyway because of other issues that were going on, but it had nothing to do with my herpes. In fact, I've never had a breakout impact any of the births of my 3 babies.
Whoa. Bump the brakes. So she had more kids after that. So guys, some idiot, some dolt, some
Beta.
was straight up shooting up the club, knowing she had this. Ugh.
What I can tell you is this. While it sucks, the first breakout is the worst, and they will improve over time. And acyclovir is an amazing drug that we did not have back in those days, and it works that fast to clear it up. 40 years later, I rarely have a breakout. And when I do, it's nothing. It's just nothing. Herpes is really common. It's way more common than most people think. I probably know more women who do have it than don't have it.
There you go, guys, right there. I'm sure you do. And guys, there's way more chicks who have the herp-derp and the high five than there are men. Because guys, they're all banging friggin' nug-nug, right? They're banging friggin' Gavin. Corn nug. You know what I'm saying? Nug-nug, right? They're sleeping with all the same guys. So the rest of us guys don't have it. And guys, there's this cap and this cope. Well, a lot of people don't even know they have it. Everyone has it anyways, please.
You are not a bad person just because you have herpes. And if you're worried about what your parents are going to think, don't tell them. It's not their business. The physical and emotional suffering that you're experiencing right now will get better. I promise.
How do you even tell your parents? Oh, guys, I know how.
I'm a very dramatic person on naturally bus. I just found out I had herpes. My man broke up with me. And I just got burned $250. That's it.
Hey, guys, all these knuckleheads in their comments, guys. There's almost 3,000 comments in here. First one says, I can't tell you how much this made me feel human. The level of authenticity you provided is to be applauded. This person says, I think I only had 4 breakouts. I truly forget that I have it until I break out. The next person says, yes, it's excruciating. I cried in pain every time they had to use the bathroom. Someone said, I just found out yesterday. Look at that. Guys, are hashtags. Hold on. Hashtags. You ready? Hashtag Herp-derp awareness. Hashtag Herp-derp, guys. Look at that. Look at that. There's such a horrible stigma against it. Newly diagnosed here. I'm learning to embrace it. I have so much anxiety every time I think about it. Thank you for this comforting information. Guys, be careful. Clown world.
5 things that I learned while having herpes. 1, it is not your fault. I know that sometimes we...
It's not your fault.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Copium must be on sale today, dude. Seriously.
Tend to blame ourselves or just overthink ourselves into thinking that it's our fault for being put in a situation that we're in. It's not your fault. It's a lot of people who have it. It's very common. So
there you go.
Up. 2,
There's that cap. There's that cap. Well, there's a lot of people who have it. Everyone else has it, so.
What you eat has a huge impact on your outbreaks. So pay attention to your bodily sensations, certain things that you're eating, because your body will let you know when you're about to have an outbreak. 3, rejection is God's redirection. It don't always feel good to be rejected. I can speak on...
Now, you guys knew that she was going to bring up Jesus. Because whenever these chicks have bastard children, right, get evicted, get the herp-derp or the high five, it's all about Jesus, right?
My part, that rejection was the hardest part for me. Being rejected because of the stigma of it. But I promise that God has a way for you, and that everything's happening for a reason. You just have to let things be. 4, you will find your people, whether that be relationship-wise, friendship-wise. The right people will come around, and you won't have to question their intentions or how they feel about you, because they'll just prioritize you and your well-being. So the things that you're going through now, just take it on the chin, because it's better people to come. And 5, prioritize your health over sexual desires. The person that you're dealing with should be getting checkups, should be going to the doctor. They should be managing certain things that they're eating, certain products that they're using, because evidently their health affects your health, if you didn't know, down to the type of body wash they use. That needs to be a priority for anybody that you're dealing with, because it affects your outbreaks as well. And it's just important overall.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you got the herp-derp, you knucklehead. Look at that. Make sure you're all healthy and you go and get da-da-da-da. What are you talking about? And guys, her comments, the first person says, I just found out yesterday. I wasn't even told till after the deed. I feel like I'm damaged goods. Someone says, Thank you for this beautiful. I've had it for 11 years now. So when I told my husband, he accepted me with open arms. Whoa! Look at that, guys. Look at that. Dude, man, these simps. These simps, man.
Here I come to save the day.
Absolute simps. Why? Why would you get with a chick that has the herp-derp? Why? Why? Absolutely insane. Look at that. Guys, are hashtags. Hashtag herp-derp awareness. Hashtag HSV1. Hashtag HSV2. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. Oh, look at that. Hashtag Black Women of TikTok. Guys, look at that, man. Still trying to be proud of this, proud of herself, confident, strong, and independent. Clown world. This chick, she's a herp-derp life coach. Oh, the world has lost its mind. A herp-derp life coach. Oh my gosh, look at this.
I didn't tell my husband that I have herpes.
Look at that.
This is Herpes Anonymous. I too have been scarred. I do not show any symptoms and I do not have outbreaks, but I have a really hard time disclosing that I have herpes. When I found out I had to put in a suppository and it broke me out, I went to the doctor and that's when I was hit with shame. I do not know how I contracted herpes, and when my past partner at the time went to go get tested for herpes, their results came back negative, which made me feel extra disgusting. I have had partners in the past I did open up to and it wasn't a problem, but I've also had ones that I did confide in and they look at me differently, making the decision that they did not want to date me anymore. I felt so ashamed that I just hid my pain from the world. I'm now married and I'm ashamed to say that my husband does not know.
Look at that, guys. Married and the husband doesn't know. This guy married this chick and didn't know she had the herp-derp. Can you guys think of anything so vile? Right? Absolutely insane. You guys, telling you need adamantium condoms in this bad boy out here, dude, if you're going to mess with these 304s.
I just deal with it by myself because I do not have symptoms or outbreaks. It is just easier for me to keep it a secret. I really want to tell my husband because it weighs on me, but I'm also so very scared.
Look at that.
Coach Shayna, thank you for being the voice for us who are too afraid to speak up. I didn't tell my husband that I had...
Look at that, guys. So she's completely irresponsible, right? And even though she knows it's wrong, still won't hold herself accountable and is putting someone else's health at risk just for her own feelings.
Just like a woman.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. And of course, guys, someone says, this is my issue. The same guilt. Someone says, she really should have told him. This person here says, she should have, but she didn't. So he should be required to get results before intimacy. They're married. They've been intimate already. Someone says, now it's his fault. What about relationships built on trust? Did you not listen to the video? Look at that. Look at that. And someone says, hold on. Well, the husband, wait. So someone says victim blaming. Someone's saying, well, it's his fault because he should have asked. So, of course, they're blaming the guy. The husband here did nothing wrong. Guys, these chicks, man. And guys are hashtags. Hashtag Herp-derp. Hashtag Herp-derp awareness. Hashtag Herp-derp coach. Hashtag trust. Hashtag relationships, guys. Guys, you got to be careful out here, man. right? You gotta get a freaking a Morphin Time Power Ranger style to freaking get around these diseases, man. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why so many young men are just checking out, right? And even older guys that are in their 30s, 40s, by the time that these chicks are done banging Chad Wonderbang and Tyrone Thunderstroke, you got the Herp-derp, the high five, bastard kids, and then they're like, oh, hey, you remember how you used to try and talk to me in college, but you were a nerd? Well, now, but you have to understand that you don't gotta understand a damn thing. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys, and I'm out of here. Have a good one.